Oh shit.
What the hell is even that?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode at Habibi Motorsport. Today we have a Nissan GTR that came in with a broken transmission. So we replaced third gear, we upgraded the drop gears, we upgraded the pressure sensors, a bunch of maintenance on the car as well. Now we're going to run the car as it sits. The customer was told this was an 800 horsepower car. Based on the setup that you see, I don't see that. I think we might achieve somewhere in the 700s. And then afterwards, we're gonna retune it. I'm gonna retune the car myself. And then we're gonna see if we can get a little bit more than 800 out of it.
$715 on map 1.
Oh, that was the highest power map the car had, and it made around 715 horsepower. About what I suspected on this setup, honestly.
I'm Brandon at Habibi Motorsports. Today we're putting a speed density kit on this R35 GTR. Put a 4-bar map sensor in there too, so we can run some real juice behind this monster.
And how fast do you think Brandon's gonna get this installed? Not to speed him up any, but he's already zooming through it.
Might have gotten an early jump on the start, not a fair clock, but did I already cheat by unplugging the map sensor before the timer started?
We didn't calculate that in. No, it's all right.
Bada bing. Ooh, the new, yes.
No. Just gotta tighten her back down or what?
Yes, sir. Got the map sensor plugged in, got the speed density sensor all wired in. Put the shield back on and ready for boost.
In the comments below, drop how much horsepower you think this is gonna make. Also, how big do you think these flames are gonna be? How many feet? What are your estimates? Damn!
Easy.
All right, wait. What time is it?
Oh yeah. Yep. Cool. Got it.
3:29.
3:29, bro. Rookie number.
5 minutes, not too shabby, man.
Yeah.
All right, Ahmed is finishing up the base map on this car, and then we will be back to tune it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It's day 2. Yesterday was kind of the boring part, getting the base tune in the car, getting it started, fixing, not fixing, but adjusting startup, make sure idle, drivability, all that stuff dialed in. Also, while Ian was gone, our cameraman, he left yesterday. I was like, this is the boring part, you don't want to be here for that. Anyways, I got the car tuned, only on map 2. Currently, the previous tune, the best run we can get out of it was 764 horsepower, 598 foot-pounds. That's map 3, that was the highest power map they had. My tune, map 2, 2 pounds of boost less. We made 748 and 591 foot-pounds of torque. Look at that torque, it's flat, it's got a small dip here, I'm gonna fix that. Torque's actually I'm gonna bring it up slightly above 600 foot-pounds and try to maintain it. And then horsepower is gonna keep going up. I think today we're gonna be able to hit our 800 horsepower mark, no problem. So we just verified map 2. Everything is spot on. This next pull, we're going to jump into map 3. I think this one's going to be around 25 pounds, which is where the previous tune was. Let's see how much more power we can get out of it.
$772, that's improvement.
How'd that do?
772, man.
772, so our map 3, and literally same exact boost as the previous tune. We made a little bit more power. We're really conservative on timing, so we're gonna add a little bit of timing into it. and then bump it up another 1 or 2 psi of boost, and then see what that would net us in total.
Ooh, 785. We're getting close. Getting close, right? 785.
All right, that's not bad.
Getting close.
Closer to 800.
Yeah.
We'll get there. It's just 1 or 2 more revisions and we'll have it. But first, I gotta put some fuel in this car.
Yes.
The gas light just came on.
Oh yeah, we're.
It's at 30 miles of range just a second ago.
You can't see it, but yeah, it's empty. And Ahmed just told me that he forgot to turn the boost all the way up on that last pull, so we're gonna get a full pull here. We think we have enough gas left, so.
Right there.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
No! God, please, no! No!
You're spewing, you're spewing. 801.67 though, but this might be a problem.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, GTR mid-pull, busted the radiator, so now we got coolant all over the dyno. I mean, right towards the end, spewed a bunch of coolant out. We're trying to figure out where, and then it's actually coming from the middle of the radiator, something happened to the radiator. This car is an 09. I mean, unfortunately, that's part of dealing with cars that are 14, 15 years old, and you're trying to tune them and get, 800 horsepower out of them. These cars, they make 450, 60 horsepower at the crank stock, and we are more than double that at the wheels on a stock radiator. So with it being this old, it's not uncommon for parts to fail, unfortunately. So we're gonna take the car off the dyno, throw it on lift, diagnose it, try to figure out what's going on, what happened, and see if we can get a new radiator. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. The last clip you guys probably saw, the radiator blowing up on this car, almost all the way through the pull. Right towards the end of the pull, the radiator kind of let go. So we did put a new upgrader radiator from CSF. Shout out to those guys. Now we put the new radiator in, bled the cooling system, did an oil change, checked everything out, everything looks okay. So now we're gonna rerun it, same tune, just to see what power it's gonna make. I'm willing to bet it's gonna make a little bit more than the 801 it made on the last pull where the radiator blew up. So then we're gonna revise the tune, try to see if there's any more headroom. Actually, I might turn the boost down a little bit by the last run, just to keep the car super safe. And then towards the end of this video, big flames.
Flame tune.
Flame tune.
This is about to be map 2. Map 2, we're just checking to make sure everything's all right. So it made 729, which is about what we expected for map 2. This last pull was on map 3, the high power map. All right, guys, this one's for all the beans.
All right, this is the final pull. Whatever power this run makes, that's all the car has got that I feel comfortable with safely. That's it. We're gonna ship it out the door. But before we do that, we're gonna do some fun stuff for you guys.
You know what time it is?
You know what time it is?
Here we go. Ooh, 804.06. That's a PR.
What is that, like 40, 50 more than what it came in with?
Yeah.
I think like it made 765.
I think 763 or something.
Yeah, that's dope. I mean, that's respectable. That's all this car's gonna make. Can I make more power? Yes. But do I want to? No. Just because I think it's at the peak of what I feel is safe. Anything more than that, we're just making all the parts work extra hard. There's no need to push it past this. 800 horsepower is still a lot of fun in the GTR. So this guy's gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna let the car cool down for a bit, and then get behind there and watch the fun happen.
Yes, sir.
I'm happy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this a little bit. So GTRs, stock engine, they're kind of limited to about 650 foot-pounds of torque. As you can see here, we made 627 foot-pounds of torque. And then we only brought it in right around above 5,000 RPM. So we kept torque under 600 foot-pounds up to about 5,000, and then we kind of slowly ramped it up. Try to keep the torque as flat as possible. This is how I tune. Anytime I tune a car, I try to maintain a flat torque curve or a flat torque line. The reason being is horsepower is calculated off of torque. Keep torque constant throughout RPM. Horsepower will indefinitely keep going up as long as the engine can rev. So this is how I'm able to keep these GTRs alive, by not going over that torque threshold. Also, 650 foot-pounds of torque is the limit. We don't need to be at the limit. We're making 627 foot-pounds now. However, in the winter, when the air is much denser and colder, the car is naturally going to make a little bit more boost. It's going to spool a little bit sooner, and then the computer, the ECU is naturally going to add more timing. That will also bump up torque a little bit. That will put us closer to that safety threshold, but not over it. I've done extensive testing on this. I've been tuning GTRs and probably for 9 years now, at least 8 or 9 years, and I've yet to have any issues with them. I've tuned hundreds and hundreds of them, anything from stock to full bolt-on to 1,000 to 1,500 horsepower on a stock ECU. The stock ECU does a fantastic job. You can also tune Motec or Cyvex. But yeah, hope the customer is happy. We're gonna see if he can come pick up the car today, get his reaction, and then I hope you enjoyed the flames.
All right, what up, guys? We're with Colton in the GTR. He's picking it up, and we're gonna get his reaction to his new Habibi tune. So
sir.
He hasn't driven it in what, 7 months?
7 months, yeah.
So he's excited. So
sir.
let's see what we're gonna do. What map did you put it on? Do you know?
Whatever he left
it's
it on,
on.
I think it's the highest.
I'm pretty sure it's
possible.
on 3. So this should be about 810 horsepower.
The old tuner said it made 813, but this feels way faster.
Yeah, we dynoed it the first time before we did anything. It was like 760 is the most we got out of it.
So extra 60-ish wheel. That's a lot.
Jesus, it's spicy, dude. Oh my God!
It just keeps going.
All-wheel drive, you gotta love it.
Damn. This shifts a lot better now too.
Yeah, dude.
All GTR trans, when they're built, are rough, but this one feels pretty damn good.
Yeah, this one feels
really good.
Jesus Christ, bro. This thing rips. God damn.
Jesus.
So what are your thoughts on it after your first drive?
Drives a lot better. It's a lot faster, and I can't wait to hear and see the reactions I get from the flames. So
yeah. So obviously that was, I think that was the highest horsepower. We didn't have verbals or flames on, but he's gonna get to experience that on his own. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you stay tuned to see more stuff like this, and we'll see you next time.